Hi guys, I'm sorry, I'm doing something. Okay, hi guys, it is Miss Patty. I'm on Instagram at Miss Patty85. And this video basically is about how I got started with dispatch, how I started Bumblebee Dispatch. A lot of people have asked me to do a video in regards to this. And so basically, I've been in the trucking industry for about 8 years now. Um, My oldest brother has always been in trucking. He's about 12 years older than me. And so basically, he wanted me to get in the trucking industry. And to be honest, I didn't want to have anything to do with trucking. At first, I felt like that was for men. Of course, nowadays, there are a lot of women in the trucking industry. But then, about 8 years ago, it wasn't as many women. And so I really didn't want to do trucking. So my daughter's father, he was in the Army and he passed away at 28 years old. He had a heart attack. So when he passed away, I used to work for the police department and I would work all of these hours, like 12-hour shifts. And I got tired of working so much. And at that time, my daughter really needed me. She wasn't doing very well. So I basically stepped out on faith. I didn't know what I was going to do. I left the police department and I prayed. And so at that same time, my oldest brother was in a federal penitentiary. And so the whole time he was in the feds, he would basically call me and tell me, hey, I'm going to teach you how to start a trucking company. And I would be like, nope, I'm not doing that. So at this particular time, he was coming home. I basically was stepping out on faith, wasn't sure what I was going to do. And he got me started with the freight broker business. And so a freight brokerage isn't easy. It took us months before we actually started making money. And so in that time, he opened up his trucking company. And when he opened up his trucking company, I started dispatching for him. Basically, I saw the money that was coming in with dispatch. So I absolutely love dispatch. And I remember thinking, hey, if I'm running his company, if I'm doing this for his company, I can do this for other guys in the industry and make more money. So basically, that's how the Bumblebee was created because I started dispatching other guys in the industry and I just basically grew from there. Some of the guys that I would dispatch would not have a trailer. They were power only guys. And, when you're dispatching power only, it's a little bit more difficult than if they have a trailer. And so I always tell them, hey, if you have a trailer, the opportunities is more opportunities, more loads available. So basically, I saved up enough money, went out and bought my own trailers, and then I would start renting these trailers to the guys in the industry. That's basically how Bumblebee got started. I do believe in networking. So I started to also network with a lot of people within the trucking industry, and I just grew from there. Now, guys, I know that most of the time you're watching these videos, you always see me teaching, you always see my computer screen, but you never really see me. So I'm doing this video so I can introduce myself to you guys and tell you how I started Bumblebee. If you have any additional questions, if you would like me to create any additional videos, just make sure you reach out to us. We will start trying to do more lives, and we're going to also do more interviews. So that is something to come with the live interviews. But I will say between brokering and dispatch, I love dispatch more, mainly because with dispatch, your overhead is low. So you don't have to have an authority. You don't have to have a surety bond. A lot of stuff that freight brokers have to have, dispatchers don't have to have that. And I know some dispatchers that make way more money than freight brokers. It's all about how many trucks you're dispatching and make sure you're doing a good job because these trucking companies, they want to make money. So make sure you're making the money. Make sure you're asking for extra money on that load. If a broker has a load that only pays $1,000, don't settle for that. Ask for 14, ask for 1,500. No, they may not give you 14 or 15, but they may give you 13. So just make sure when you're dispatching these guys you know, you're asking for more money. You're making sure they're meeting a certain revenue, because as long as that trucking company is happy, as long as they can pay their bills, they're going to continue to use you as a dispatcher. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any additional questions, make sure you visit our website at bumblebeedispatch.com. Instagram and Facebook is Bumblebee Dispatch, and my Instagram is Miss Patty 85. Thank you.